Hello. Is this thing on? Hello, hello. Welcome in. If you are here, I think Morty just hit his head on the mic and I think he got wildly confused. If you are here after this stream is already screamed. My Susie. My Susie Boo. Love of my life, light of my world. Do you guys know, if you're here right now in this moment, whether you're watching the VOD or you're here in this very moment, that Susie has uploaded her very first YouTube video and it's amazing. I'm gonna link it down below because it's so good. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to me. I've watched it like 5 times. More than that, easily more than that. Morty, he really needs the attention today. Okay, let's get set up. You guys need to go watch Susie's first ever YouTube video. Rosie! Normie got a membership! Oh my goodness, thank you, my Rosie Posy. Alright, let me make sure this is all set up. How is 2026 for everybody? How we doing so far? Morty, you are a very funny boy. Okay, I think I'm set up and now I need to... Beep beep. I love saying that to my pets. I found Susie's video. I had to I had to get the link. Okay. You know, have I mentioned in the last like day or two that I really do not like this YouTube update that they did recently? Okay. Susie's first video. Susie's video is about the TV show Ghost Whisperer, which I was entirely unfamiliar with, and I have to say I walked away from her video feeling like I had watched the entire series, and yet I still need to go watch the entire series because there's so much that I don't understand, even still. But I feel like there were so many shows from back then it was impossible to keep up with everything, and I just watched Charmed because that's what my mom watched. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Nightbot. Well, if you liked Ghost Whisperer, you should still watch the video because, oh my god, why can I not copy your comment, Nightbot, please? You should still watch it because it'll be a nostalgia trip, but also very well explained. And Susie's opinions about it are incredible, and just like the way she's so articulate, and I can't believe, like, the fact that it's her first ever YouTube video. I'm just so proud of her, and I love her so much, and I need you all to go watch it right now. It's my new disturbing movie, Iceberg. Ooh, Susie, Buffy next. I've never watched Buffy, believe it or not. I'm gonna start walking to your home. I'm on my way. I have seen Yellow Jackets. I was tossed into the second season. Also, are the audio levels okay? I'm so out of it. Thank you so much for saying my makeup is pretty. I really like, I wanted to do like the classic 2000s silver smoky eye today, and I feel like I'm almost there. There's something missing and I can't put my finger on it. No, I've never watched Buffy, believe it or not. Believe it or not. But yeah, I feel like I don't have like the right silver. Oh, okay, so yes, I was thrown into wait, did you guys say that the audio was okay? Okay, yes. Thank you. Let me know if anything is weird. Yeah, I was tossed into season 2 of Yellow Jackets. I was randomly invited to the season 2 premiere, And so I went because I am never one to turn. I love TV. I love like film and television and all of that. But I don't watch very much of it on my own because it's like, it's so much of my job now. Like my job is going to movies a lot of the time, which is kind of crazy that it's turned into that. But because of that, I feel like I don't watch much like TV and stuff like that outside of what I end up seeing for work. So I love getting sucked into new TV shows. So I got thrown into the second season, was immediately hooked, watched all of season 1 and about half of season 2, and have not kept up since that point. But I think Yellow Jackets is really good. I actually just started watching a really cool show. Let me get through these super chats and stuff like that and memberships, and I will tell you guys about it. So Rosie, thank you for the 10 gifties again. Your name is back to Rosie L. Your name is back to Rosie. This is amazing. Wait. Thank you. I'm so happy. Hello. I love you so dearly. Yes, please, you guys. For anyone who is new in, we have the rules pinned to the top here, and I am a stickler for my rules. They are there for your safety. You never know who the heck is watching not only these live streams in the moment. You might think it's just a couple hundred people, but the VODs get a lot of views these days, and I just and the live chat is always there. So I'm a stickler when it comes to your online safety. The mods are enforcing those rules because I worry about you. I love you. Please pay attention to them. If you broke one without realizing, it's a-okay, but that is what they are there for, because I'm a hover mom. So Rosie, I love you so much. I love recognizing you. I would have always recognized you from your profile photo, but it has thrown me for a loop. The new names. Holly Ann, I missed you too. Mr. Mort, you want to say hello? I have this toy for Hades. That don't be like that. Don't be like that. You love them. You love your friends. Holly Ann is here. Say hi, Holly Ann. Oh, okay. I guess that's all. What was I just saying? Wait, what the heck was I just saying? Oh my God, Morty. Okay, this is what I was about to bring up. So Hades has this toy from I think it's a Kong toy, and it's incredible. It is a newspaper that you roll up, and it's like really long. It's like as tall as I am, like a 5-foot long newspaper. It's huge. And you roll it up, and then the dog can destroy it and tear it out, and you can play tug of war and all of that, or you can roll it back up and toss it, and it's like a 2-in-1 toy, and he's obsessed with it. And I didn't realize until the other day we were playing with it, and it was, you know, it was long and whatever. I wish I could tell him to go get it. But it had a section for Mort's Sports. Mort Sports! How funny is that? I was like, oh my God, I've had this toy for like a year for him. And it's honestly, it's incredible. It's lasted a year at that, because normally toys don't last more than a week in my house. Like, Hades has gotten real destructive in his old age, but Mort Sports. He says hello, Holly Ann. Jordan, thanks for 24 months. It has been way too long. Hello. Missed you. Love you. Happy New Year. Caitlin, also, thank you for 31 months. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year, Christina. Thanks for 29 months. Leslie Ortiz and Hollowfang, welcome to the channel memberships. Happy to have you. Got a new members only video coming to you guys very shortly. I have filmed no less than 5 that have not gone up for one reason or another, and yeah, finally had something I was happy with. So going up very soon for you guys over on the members side. Cassandra, also, thank you for the gifting. I appreciate that. Heather, thank you for 29 months. I love you so much, Heather. New Year, same gorgeous girl. Coming from you, my angel. Bailey, thanks for 31 months. Best way to start the new year. Best way to start my new year. Shadowflower 16, thank you for 30 months. Why does it already feel like 2026 has been a decade long, y'all? It just started. It's day 1. It has been so long since you've been here, Shadowflower. I'm so happy you made it. Good to see ya. Mallory, also welcome to the channel memberships. Happy to have you. Random Video Queen, thank you for 27 months. Been watching since 2016. Love you so dearly. 10 years. Whoa. Oh. When you say it like that, you know, thinking about 2015 being 10 years ago was weird, all of 2025, but now, like, what? Also, Tegan, thank you so much for that generous super chat. You got a picture signed from Alex Vincent, Andy from Chucky, and I'm able to see you live twice this week. I must be in heaven. Oh my goodness, you are the sweetest ever. That sounds awesome, though. Did you go to like a con or like an event or something? Pray tell. Tell me more. I must know. Jenny also, thanks for 28 months, just over 2 years. Happy New Year to you as well. Riley, thank you so much for 2 years, 24 months. It's good to see you. Riley, I always mean to ask, is that your dog in your profile photo? Because you know how I feel about a husky. Oh, you guys, there's so many of you joining the channel memberships. I need to live up to your expectations. I need to get these videos up. I expect that to go live. Well, I was expecting it to go live tomorrow, and then right before stream. Hi. Should I get into this? Let me get through all those super chats and all of that fun stuff, and I'll tell you guys what happened. Liana, thank you for 27 months. Oh my god, yes, Susie's Attic, 10 out of 10. Have to recommend so highly. Sleeping in her attic. It's my favorite ever. Aw, give your cat a little scratch for me, Sky. That's cute. But Liana says, hello, Loey and Mort. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Love the coordination of the eye makeup and the wig. Hope you're well. Thank you for 27 months. I'm good, actually. Something crazy just happened. Hi, Victoria. Hello. Hi, hello-y. And then the official... Hello, why can't I see your whole name? The official? Why can't I see your whole name? Chihuahua! Hi, Chihuahua. Okay, well, I cannot see your whole name, and I'm so sorry about that. The official MO, and then I cannot see the rest. Why is that a thing? Oh, wait, I can do this. I'm cheating the system. Hold on. The official Moon Kitty! I knew it was worth the reveal. It's so good to have you here. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate that. Snapping my yellow rubber band. Thanks for 20 months. First stream of 2026. Happy to have you. Cassandra and Zane, welcome to the channel memberships. Okay, so yes, was planning on the first members video back being tomorrow, actually, because I have it mostly edited. And then about... How long before a stream? It was really right before it was supposed to start. There is this weird, like, smell in my house, and it smells like earth. I don't know how else to explain it. It smells like dirt. Like if somebody had just started digging up a garden in my living room, basically. And I was trying to figure it out, and I was trying to figure it out because it wasn't near any windows or anything like that. It was in a very specific part of my house, and I... ended up calling a friend, actually, and I was like, I don't know what this could be. And she was like, well, your basement is directly beneath that area of your house. Remember the basement? Remember the basement reveal? And I was like, you're right, my basement is directly below that area of my house. And so I looked. Yeah. My basement is completely flooded. So it's been raining here pretty much nonstop for like the past few weeks, and it was fine a week ago. That was the last time, because I don't go down there very often for anything. And it was fine then. And now it is under the water. Please help me. I am under the water. Hoy. Yeah. Yeah, so that's rough. I have someone coming out. No one could come out until first thing in the morning, so I was like, well, I guess I'll still stream. Yeah, I had to turn off my like AC unit and all of that. Hopefully nothing got damaged, but it's just because of the rain. They had to put like a second sump pump in my basement because the water, when it rains really heavily here, like comes through the foundation of the house, basically. And yeah, apparently it just rained so much, and I guess the sump pump stopped working. So, and it's in moments like these that I'm happy to be a renter. That I'm so happy that I will not have to deal with that. Sometimes I think to myself, it would be fun to be a homeowner, and then things like this happen, and I'm like, no, actually, I'm good. Splish splash, I am under the water. Basement pool era, should I get eels? Do you guys remember that? The guy who had eels? Dehumidifier for the win in this situation to avoid mold. Well, they're gonna bring over some big fans, I'm assuming, as well. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get like some sort of dehumidifier or something. Yes, pool party at my house. There is the slight risk of electrical shock because, again, the AC unit is down there, so that's not ideal. But other than that, I think we'll be good. Oy vey. Just have a pool for your ghosty friends in your house. Yeah, whatever happened to the eel man? Happy New Year, Victoria. Paul is having a pool party. This is what I'm realizing. I just can't believe how quickly it happened because it had rained for a while and it definitely had not flooded like that in this most recent round of rain. I just started smelling the weird earthy, like, oh, it smells like fresh cut grass. It's weird. Like maybe like 3 hours ago. Careful with that. I got a type of fungus in my lungs from a flooded basement that smelled like dirt. Yay. It is dirt down there, to be fair. It is just like, it's not like a sealed floor. It is a dirt floor. Well, concrete, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, like you said, like be careful. I think it's gonna be dehumidifiers in here, and definitely the good thing is it hasn't been flooded for long because I was down there a week ago for something, just making sure like everything was good with my furnace and stuff like that. It doesn't get super cold where I live, so like I don't use the furnace super often, but when I do, it always has that like weird burn off smell, you know, for like the first 10 minutes when you haven't used it for a long time. So I was just popping my head down there to make sure everything was good. So I know it was fine a week ago. So that's good, at least, that it hasn't been flooded for long. And the rain just started back up again yesterday. So fingers crossed. Yay, 2026. Yay, 2026. Bunny Winter, I missed you too. Oh my god, what tattoo did you get? Jaxalotl, thanks for 15 months. We have a basement that is not whatsoever done, like dirt and old wood floors. Our landlord made it flood and so many spiders. Yeah, it floods here too. It hasn't in a couple of years. It did a couple of years back, but it was because the AC unit was going out. At least I think so. I really don't know. The AC unit was like, the water was coming from that because it was like freezing and like all of that fun stuff. But this one is like fully like, okay, it's the rain. The sump pump is not doing its job. Yeah. If you want to watch the TikToks, if you want to watch the videos, I have the original source down below, but I will start when I start. So if you are in a rush, then go watch the original video, and appreciate you for being here, but I'm not like rushing in. I love like the beginning of these VODs, just chatting with everybody, and it's not very cool to feel like, you know, anyone is like rushing you to get started because like they just really want to watch these TikToks. Just go watch them yourself. It's a-okay. I will not be offended. Bizarre Bub is our guy. We're watching 110. If you can't be bothered to look in the description box. Happy National Soup Month. Static, love you. Thanks for 24 months. That's crazy. 34 months. I was like, 24 months does not seem like that long. I was like, you've only been a member for 24 months. Also, oh, Holly Ann, I kept the Great Pyrenees German Shepherd pup I saved. He's 6 months now. Need advice. He's my first big breed. He's already 69 pounds. Send help. Yeah. 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 Static. The lag is killing me. Yeah, big dogs are really fun, obviously. Big fan of big dogs. And I've never had a really big puppy. I didn't have Hades until he was like 2-ish. Riley I got when he was an adult. Maka wasn't a huge dog, but Maka got big really quickly. Like, she had a big growth spurt and she was a really big puppy, and then she just stopped growing. Like, she was pretty tiny. Hi, Banyan. And then Annie was really little. Morty was really little. But with big puppies in general, like, the best thing you're going to be able to do is to figure out a system for tuckering them out that's not going to drive you crazy. And a lot of the times they need a job. So teaching them how to do a job early is helpful. Think like puzzles and stuff like that, or, you know. Normie, I was going to ask where to, but then I remembered no locations. Yeah. Great Pyrenees means a lot of exercise for the dog and mental stimulation. They're guard stock dogs. Yeah, so I don't know much about that particular breed. I know things about like shepherds and huskies and stuff like that. But, oh, I didn't realize Internet Girl was coming out tomorrow. That's cool. But yeah, having like a job for your dog is very helpful. I mean, listen, it's important for an adult dog as well. So kind of like getting them used to it now is really, really helpful. What else can I say? Unplug things from walls you wouldn't think to unplug. Because dogs, big dogs especially, big breeds like that, will just chew through everything. I remember Maka when she was really little, and she wasn't like a huge puppy or anything, but I remember when she was tiny and we visited my dad like at his house, and she chewed through all of the electrical wires for, thank you. She chewed through all of the electrical wires for like a it was like a speaker system he had, this like insanely expensive speaker system. And like an $800 one, and I just had to look at him and be like, sorry about her. Hello. Okay. Are you good? I can't tell if you're unhappy today or not. Like when you do this, I can't tell, is this like eye closing of enjoyment? Yeah. Your lips, I know, but your lips catching. Is there something up with your tooth? Let me see your tooth. Let me see your tooth. Let me see it. It looks normal to me. He is sleepy. But he loves streams. Like, he literally loves streams. The orbs are not crazy. I appreciate that they seem crazy, but I promise it's because of him. It's because they, it's that yearly shed. Man, it's that yearly shed. For everybody. All three of them are getting groomed tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a crazy day now. Mort is communicating in Mort code. That's really good, actually. I love your beast. He is a beast. I was just thinking about Outlast Trials today, earlier. I can't talk very well today. I think my brain is a little fried. Yeah, I was thinking about it today. I really would love to play a horror game with you guys again sometime. Susie, thank you for 37 months. National Soup Month. More like Natural Poop Month. That's what happens to me during National Soup Month. I love you, Susie. You're my favorite ever in the whole wide world. And then Hangan 93. I got a vial for. Wait, what does this mean? Zydrate? Tattoo? What is it? I'm so confused. What does it mean? What kind of tattoo? What were we talking about in that moment? Because it took me so long to read that. Kiki MC Dab as well. Thanks for 26 months. Haven't made it to Alive in so long. Hi. Welcome in. I know, Drew. It feels like it's been so long. Hydrate comes in a little glass vial. Oh my god. I'm having weird deja vu vibes today. My brain is just fried. Cidrate is a fictional drug from Repo, the genetic opera. Okay. I think this is going right over my head. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Love you. Repo, the genetic opera. Is this like really? I've literally never heard of this in my life. Why is this just like something everybody knows about? I've literally never heard of this in my life. Huh, well, it's on Tubi. Oi. Hydrate before you dehydrate. You're so right. I've been drinking coffee and pretty much nothing else. Hades, I'm so sorry that I moved and put up my other leg. Oh, what's this? What's our toy of the day? Pray tell. What could it be? Wow. Good boy. Good job, Mort Mort. My resolution is to be 5% sillier. I'm not really sure that you can get more than 100% silly. Forsaken Fritos. Hello. Forsaken Fritos, Static was also just saying we should play Outlast Trials again. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. This table, this desk thing is so rickety, and I can't just sit in a normal chair because... Or I can't sit in a chair normally because my legs are too short. And also neurodivergent, I'm sure. I'm sure that adds into it. But, and also Morty is sitting up here, so I can't like put my legs on the ground. And every time that I switch it, it just like, oh my god, every time I switch legs, crossing them. Okay. It rocks the whole thing. But yeah, I thought we could hang out today and watch, Bizarre Bub 110. And that's pretty much the game plan for today. Are only your legs neurodivergent? No, I mean, I just know that like that's like a classic thing. Like people who are like neurodivergent like can't sit in chairs normally. Like we always have to like cross our legs and stuff. Thanks, you guys. You're all so sweet. But yeah, that was sort of the game plan for today. We're just gonna watch Bizarre Bub 110. I don't think it'll be a super, super long stream or anything. I was thinking about doing Bizarre Bub and Nuke, but I don't really have that much time tonight. Especially now that tomorrow is gonna be kind of a stacked day I wasn't really preparing for. But before we got into it, I just wanted to chat with you guys a bit about New Year's. I feel like for so many of us, 2025 was a really weird and rough. I hate this song. Hold on. I don't like this song. Robert, I don't like this rock. But yeah, I feel for like a lot of us, 2025 was a rough year. And for others, it was a really, really great year. But I know for so many people, like, if the only thing that you did this past year was make it until today, like, that is such an achievement in itself. And I agree with you, Susie. 2025 was the first year in a while that really felt like it was a year. Like, totally, it felt like it was a year. And I feel like it's kind of like the post, you know how time was just really weird after 2020, basically. This was the first year that felt like a year, like you said. Like, it felt like the actual passage of 365 days and not just like a blip. Is OG Tavern music still copyrighted? This is pretty much OG Tavern music. We switched playlists a long time ago though, but yes, that one is definitely still copyrighted. But this has been the one for a pretty long time. Yeah, like, I know for me, like, looking back at 2025, like, I was almost disappointed that I didn't have more that it felt like I achieved, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't feel really much closer to a lot of my goals. I don't feel like, you know, the big hopeful wishes I put into the universe on January 1st, 2025, like, necessarily all came true. But I can tell you that what I did do was make it through multiple deaths in the family. I made it through the worst anxiety I've ever had in my entire life. I've made it through like situations that I could not have foreseen coming when I put those well wishes into the world on January 1st, 2025. So today, 1 year later, I love New Year's and I love any excuse to start over. It is my favorite thing in the world to feel, and you can do it at any time, you know, you can, but it's like the symbolicness of it, you know? And I think that it's really tempting to look at the past year and almost be discouraged and to feel like, why is this next year not going to be just more of the same? But you made it. You did it. You're here. That's an incredible, incredible accomplishment in itself. And I know that this next year is going to be better. And I know that, like, no matter what it is that you personally dealt with, no matter, like, how you're feeling in this moment or, like, what the year ahead looks like for you, I know that you can handle it. And I know that you will still be successful at the end of the day. And, like, what is that saying? It's like, bad times don't mean like a bad life, you know? That's what I always have to tell myself. Hard times are hard times for a reason, and they're not going to be hard forever. But I'm wishing you guys so much luck and so much love ahead of the new year. Again, I love this time of year, but just try to be a little gentle with yourself is all I'm really trying to say. Like, goal setting is great, and like having aspirations for the time that is yet to come is awesome, but also be gentle with yourself and know that even if on January 1st, 2027, all you did is survive, that's amazing. But there's so much more to that than just that statement alone. You know, only you know what you've gone through. New Year, mean or me? Not too mean, Normie. Yeah, give yourself grace. More whimsy in 2026. I agree with that. More joy, more whimsy. In 2026, my goal is to be just so silly. You know? Progress is always better than no grass. Exactly. And a step forward is a step forward, man. Aw, thanks. It's Hannibal. Hannibal. I love that, actually. That's a great username. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Gonna let chat decide my 2026 goal. Ma'am, what should your goal be, Drew? Also, thank you, mod. Sorry, I can't mod from my Streamlabs chat for some reason, and I always forget that. Buy 10-inch heels and learn to walk in them. Drew's gonna be really tall. It's gonna be a really tall person. I think your 2026 goal should be, I think that the goal should be how many days of 2026 can you spend with your bestie, Loey? I think that's a good idea. That's my plan. I get that, Drew. I actually feel the same way. I like sat down the other night and y'all, I was vision boarding to end all vision boards. Okay, listen to this setup, right? I got Canvas, and then I got this little printer that prints out little 2x3 stickers. So you don't have to glue anything down. You just print them out and you stick it on your canvas or on your poster board. I was like, this is amazing. So I did that, and it definitely, like, after like the first few, you know, little pictures of like, what do I want to bring into 2026, whatever, I was kind of like, ooh, figuring out like what I actually want is a little scary, a little spooky. My goal for 2026 is having my screen time down to 6 hours. Is that per day? I assume per day. Per week would be crazy. 6 hours. Man, Christian, I'm gonna ban you for spamming. Forsaken Fritos. My chat on Streamlabs is just not working right. Oh, there we go. 6 hours for all of 2026. Wait, have you guys see what nothing is pre-recorded right now. I'm live. People keep asking if I'm like not actually live. I'm confused. Is there something that comes up? Or are we just confused? Remember when Loey silenced me? Okay. You okay? Do you need to go down? What was I just gonna say? Have you guys seen the girl on TikTok, the 365 days? The 365 buttons girl? That's exactly what a recording would say. I was lying. True. It wasn't just, people have been asking. Oh, wait, I do actually need to screw around with the chat settings before we start getting into it. Now, I can only do this part from my phone, so I apologize.
Do you want to get...
No, I don't. I don't want to get... I don't know even what that was going to be. Probably an Overwatch short, if I'm honest with you. Okay. I'm always so blue on my phone. I'm blue. No, I did not post on Insta. Thank you. No, we'll do 20 minutes. I lied. Okay. You're right. Thank you, chat. I will post on Insta that I'm live. But yeah, the girl who's collecting 365 buttons, it was like in this random it was in this random comment section, I guess, where this girl, I just wanted to put I wanted to make sure the lock was on the chat before we got started, but it was this girl who was like, for this year I'm gonna have 365 buttons, basically like one for every day, and everyone was like, okay, so like what are you gonna do with them, basically, in the chat. And she was like, only I have to know what I'm gonna do with them, and I don't feel like explaining that to you. And everyone was like, what? So now it's become like a whole thing. And now everyone I see, it's like, it's become a huge meme on TikTok. It's so funny. Okay, wait. Also, earlier I was talking about TV and I was saying how I found a show. And I found it because of a YouTuber. Oh my god, did that not hurt? You just whacked yourself up there. Okay. Okay. I won 365 buttons. Sorry, Drew, I'm a little locked in right now for once. Okay. I need to make sure this person gets their dues. Okay. I found this video. It's from a YouTuber called T1J. I've never watched his videos before, but I'm obsessed with him. And he breaks down a lot of like sitcoms in particular and talks about like the classic sitcom tropes and stuff like that. And I had never seen him pop up for me until he had a video on the show Kevin Can F Himself. Okay? And I'm telling you, I'm not, like I said earlier, Mort is okay. He's just acting a little crazy. So Kevin Can F Himself. Has anybody else seen this? I guess it came out in 2021. I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch more movies than I watch television, but I don't really watch anything outside of movies I go see for work. And that is because at the height of like movie seasons, I'm at the theater like 3 times a week, and I'm watching movies that are 2-3 hours long. Like I just don't feel like spending any more time in front of a screen a lot of the times. But this has been so good. I have been watching it. So Kevin Can F Himself. It's like the classic sitcom setup. You know what I mean? Like mediocre man does things that really aren't that funny, but they're all softened by a laugh track and all of that stuff. And it just seems like, I guess it's based off of the sitcom Kevin Can Wait with Kevin James. And yeah, it's lit like a sitcom. Like if you've seen any sitcom ever, Friends, Roseanne, any of them, you know what it looks like, right? It's this straight on camera angle. You're watching like a play, you know? And it's lit very specifically. And then when it switches to his wife's point of view, the laugh track drops, the footage gets really dark, the color grading changes drastically, and it's shot cinematically. So it's shot like not a sitcom, like a normal dramatic thriller show, basically. And it's really creepy. It's like this sitcom world and then reality, and it has that like uncanny nature to it that like I really like, you know? And I think that the concept of it's one of the coolest concepts I've ever heard of in my life. I think the show's really good. I'm only a couple of episodes deep. Annie, are you okay? Her POV is shot like Shameless. I've never seen that show. I think it ended really abruptly. I think it got canceled. Like everything does. But yeah, Kevin Can F Himself. I'm going to drop this video in the description box too if you guys want to watch it. Along with Susie's YouTube video. Hey Morty. Do you think we could like take it down a notch? Okay. So that's the Kevin Can F Himself video. I just dropped it in the description box. It was so good. It fully, I watched the whole thing, spoiled the whole show for myself, and then still was like, I want to watch the show. So that's how you know it's good. That's what happened with Susie's video as well. I like watched it and I was like, now I have to watch the show. Morty wants 365 buttons, exactly. I ended up really liking Patty. No spoilers, obs about her, but her character is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think I know most of it. Like, I'm sure there are certain plot points that like are not in a 1 hour breakdown of the whole show, but like, and I really do still recommend that even if you do want to watch the show. But I think I roughly know, and I really like Patty from everything I've seen as well. I will also say, like, listen, we've kind of just gotten started, so I don't fully know, but I do kind of like Allison right now, too. I mean, right now, at least, I'm kind of like, good for her. Like, oh well. Kevin sucks. Like, sucks. And from what I can see, he's gonna suck more, so... Anyway, yes, obsessed. Oh, don't worry, Space. Ethereart. Nightbot can just be a little over the top as well. Okay, we're gonna get started. Hello. Kevin can really F himself for real. No, exactly. He really can. He really, really can. Hades, why are you panting so loud, my love? What is it? What is it? You have itchy ear? Oh, are you good? What's going on? All these animals started making noises. All right. Slay. I think we have everything mostly set up. Why is the chat not working anymore? Hello. Okay, well, if I miss any super chats or anything, please let me know. Oh, I already have. Kimberly, welcome to the channel memberships. And then Lauren Damon, it's agreed. It's so easy to downplay your own victories. People think survival is the bare minimum, but survival is hard sometimes, especially for mentally ill people. Yeah, if you have chronic illness, if you have mental illness, if you are just a normal person getting through the world today, like, we just live in such unprecedented times, and I guess you could say that all times are unprecedented times, but especially for like the world at large today, it's so exhausting to be a person. And sometimes I think like it can be really exhausting just to make it day to day, and that's what I'm saying is like making it to January 1st 2026 is an accomplishment in itself, you know. And then Kit, welcome to the channel memberships, happy to have you. Okay, so the chat did something silly for me. Okay, I guess I just have to leave it full screen. I will be able to see it. Mumu, I think she's back here. Yeah, she's bathing the boys. Which one? Haunter. I've had to start brushing them so excessively because hairball season is in full swing. Actually, if any of you guys have a hairball gel you recommend, because I, like, at Haku's most recent vet appointment, I was like, hairball season has kicked my butt this year. Like, normally I can control it and whatever. And she recommended a hairball gel. I've never used one before to me. And they hate the taste of it. And it's so much harder to get them to use it. It definitely works, but they hate the taste of it. It's the, I think it's called Tomlin or something like that. But if you guys have a hairball gel you recommend, let a girl know. Because other than like daily brushing, especially for Haunter, like Haunter has to be brushed like twice, 3 times a day most of the time. But also like short hair cats shed a lot, you know. Oh, Spaghetti Eddie. Hi, Louie. I was so sad when I missed your last live. I'm glad I'm catching this one. I'm glad you are too. We're just getting started too. I have a long hair cat. Yeah, that's Haunter too. Like, he does not like people. He's like a very I usually take him and Mumu to the vet together when I have to take them in for like their annual stuff, because, and that's actually happening like in a couple of days, when they go in for their annual stuff, because he's such a scaredy cat that he has to have like somebody else there with him. And it's like it softens the blow, because I'm gonna bring you the nicest cat you've ever met in your entire life, that being Miss Moo Moo, and then I'm gonna bring you the spawn of Satan. I do think I'm gonna ask this time if maybe he can get some gabapentin to have on hand or something like that for when he needs to go in. I don't think it needs to be much, but like a situational, because he's crazy. He's a nut job. Anyway, okay. Someone earlier talked about Internet Girl, and now all I can think is eat zucchini. Eat zucchini. I don't know. I'll be honest, y'all. Gnarly was like my song of the year. Okay. It is what it is. Gnarly is my song of the year. I would not have thought that, but that's the song I listened to most apparently on my Wrapped for this year. Crazy. I think that that's wrong, but I also think it might just be so short, and it was on my playlist twice, so that does sort of make sense. I like Gnarly. I like Cat's Eye. I like this entire new EP they put out. I love, like, MIA is one of the best songs. I can't believe that didn't get a music video, personally. I also really love Game Boy. I think Game Boy's great. Like, I like a lot of Cat's Eye music, but so far, I'm going to have to give Internet Girl the old honest try. And it could be another Gnarly, but right now, I'm not sure. But yeah, eat zucchini. I do just walk around and go, eat zucchini. Eat zucchini. No, Nightbot! Nightbot silenced you. Damn it. But yeah, I big Cat's Eye fan. Crazy. They had a crazy 2025. Also, Missy, Happy New Year to you too. Wishing you a lot of success in 2026. Oh, I'm sorry, Morty. Are you hot? Oh my god, yes. I did watch the Eras Tour doc. I haven't watched the last episode, but I thought it was incredible. Oh man. Okay. Drew, did you end up watching that? No, I've never watched Dream Academy. I'm not really a big, like I said before, I'm not a big TV person, but I'm especially not a big reality TV person. Um in fact, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is like the first ever. Oh, what'd you think, Drew? Did you like it? I do listen to X Love. I love them. I love their concept so much. They're all so cool. Like, they're such a breath of fresh air from the K-pop world too to me. I love X Love. That's so funny. I really do love X Love. Doop doop doo doo. Oh my god, I literally just got the Weverse notification that the Internet Girl visualizer is out. Like, I'm a fan, y'all. I'm a fan. I'm a, what are they, icons? I'm an icon. Oh, yes, I need to post that I'm live. Okay. Eat zucchini. I really do wonder if I'm gonna like it. X Love and XG. I don't know the second one. X Love totally, because X Love just debuted like in the past year, right? I remember finding their debut music video earlier this year, and I was like, oh my god, these divas, I've never seen them before. And loved the concept. Like, all of their makeup looks were so good, and it feels like so much even more so now that they've really like found their looks. So funny. My bestie and I were just talking about them the other night. Okay. Oh, also, fellow Love and Deep Space players, did you guys try out the new update yet? The new home update? I don't know how I feel about it yet. I need to get a new phone. I'm on the iPhone like 13 or something like that. And Love and Deep Space has started like running really badly on my phone. Like really, really, really badly on my phone. So yay. And I don't think that the home update is going to run very well. It basically feels like you're playing The Sims. Like you can update your own house, like you can have the boys over and stuff like that. Yeah. Happy birthday. Wait, whose birthday is it? Oh, hello, lovely Chris. Happy birthday. Oh, I'm a day one Love and Deep Space player, yes. I am an OG Core 3 Boys player. Fell in love with Raphael day one that it dropped on the App Store. I love it so much. I like Stray Kids too. I saw them this past year with my friend Raven. She's like a stay. And so like we went together and I really like their music a lot. I don't know very much about them, but I do like a lot of their music. I just pop it. I'm like a very casual Stray Kids fan. I just upgraded from 7 to 14. That's crazy, Kat. I'm going to go from the 13 to the 17, so that's 4 generations. I have a friend who went from the 10 to the 16 like 2 years ago or a year ago or whatever. I'm a Silas girly. Silas is my We've done this before and I really do make people mad, so let's do it again. Hades, honey, do you need an anxiety fan? What are you panting about? Do you want me to throw your toy? Where's your toy? Where's your toy? He's mad because I took away his favorite toy. You guys saw it last stream. It's that nasty, like half of a snowman. Truly disgusting. And he's been so good with it. Soft toys kind of got banned in our house because he's been really bad with them. Normally like they'll last a little bit, but he's been destroying them same day. And he tries to like get to the squeakers and it's just like I can't have you, swallowing a squeaker on my watch. So it was really sad. Like he's had this toy for a year. He's never destroyed it, like anything like that. And yesterday he broke into it and I was like, dang, he's been kind of pouty. So Chrissy, also, thank you for 24 months. Happy New Year to you too. Love and blessings right back. And Spaghetti, I did not watch Welcome to Derry yet, but a lot of people have recommended it, so I will watch it very soon. Also, Mizzy, thank you for 53 months. Again, I think I already said that, but thank you. And then Holly Ann said melted coconut oil in cat food helps. Okay. Banking that in the old noggin. Thank you. That was for cat hairballs, by the way, in case you were curious. And then Kinji666, I would love to get your opinion on the show, The Amazing Digital Circus. I've never watched it, so I don't think I would have much of an opinion. And like I said, I'm not a big TV person. Here, I will Google it. Love the animation. It looks really cool. But I fear asking me to watch anything doesn't get very good results. I'm so sorry. I don't want to play with your heart. I don't want to be like, yes, I'll totally do it. I'll watch it. Because I'm so bad about it. But Welcome to Derry is different. Welcome to Derry, it's much more likely that I will. Okay. Let's put this link down. Come hang. Watching. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Hades, I love you so much, but you're so loud. Man, this is good makeup. Okay. Eat zucchini. Eat zucchini. It's just gonna be in my head. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I know. I watched all of season 3 in like 2 days. I love it so much. It is like my I do not watch reality TV and I'm obsessed with it. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the heck to put my phone because I'm keeping an eye out for any messages about like them coming for the basement in the morning. I need to press record. Oh. We were talking about Love and Deep Space, and I said I would said that I would give you guys my official ranking because it really does piss people off. Okay. Listen to me. Your boy, your Love and Deep Space man, listen to me. You love him, okay? You know him. I'm happy for you. There is no wrong answer when it comes to Love and Deep Space, okay? But my ranking in terms of my favorites is Raphael. I know, but I'm a Raphael girly. Okay. Silas. Caleb. Zane and Caleb are pretty neck and neck for me. I won't lie to you. But then Zane. And my last is Xavier. Don't come for me. Someone has to go in last, okay? If I could pick the anonymous 6th guy, I would. But listen to me. Someone has to love Raphael, and it is going to be me. You know what, Holly Ann? I was just going to take it as that, too. I was just going to be like, yeah. So, I know, but someone has to be a Raphael girly, and someone has to hold it down for him. I love Xavier. I love him. It doesn't mean that I don't love him. It's just that somebody has to go in last place. And whenever new cards come out, historically, his is going to be last. Sorry. Okay? I still love him. He's still like Bond level like 80 or something like that for me, but I feel bad for the Xavier girls. Okay. Hitting record. We're at 102-ish. Good to know. Okay, makes me feel better. I'll be honest. Wait, I have to see this. My top 3 is Zane, Silas, then Raphael. Yeah, Silas kind of came out and changed the game for me. And then Caleb came out and that was really game over. Because my old ranking was Raphael, Zane, Xavier. And Zane was always my like number 2. But yeah, now it's Zane is in like 4th. But I do feel like Caleb and Zane are pretty neck and neck for me. Which is kind of funny because they're really similar in terms of like how long they've known you as a character. Happy New Year, Black Wolf Co. See you so soon. Mine is Silas, Zane, Caleb, Raphael, and Xavier. See, at least Raphael isn't last. And I understand the people who do put Raphael last because he's a very specific kind of man. It takes a special woman to hold him down. Kristen, also, I just saw the new Avatar. I haven't watched it yet. I saw it in 3D. I've heard great things, though. I'm not very, like, tuned into that franchise. Also, Zane. It's a very scary day to be named Zane. It's not personal, I swear it. Okay, so, making sure we're good. We are watching today Bizarre Bub's Scary Compilation 110. He has not yet put out his scariest videos of the year just yet. I assume he will, so I thought that this would be a good day to get it out of the way and see what we think. Let's turn it up a little bit.
On December 7th of 2025,
oh, my headphones are off.
A father named Stephen uploads a video showing security footage of his bedroom. What concerns him about this video is the
Uh-oh. No life or luxury today. Just good old-fashioned bub.
On December 7th of 2025,
a
father named Stephen uploads a video showing security footage of his bedroom.
Does that sound good to you guys?
What concerns him about this video is the fact that his...
Should it be louder, quieter? Pray tell. My cat is sitting on me making one-handed biscuits. I'm struggling to moderate. Hold on, let me try to figure out which cat. Hold on. I'm tuning in. It's Victor. And if it's Mina, then I said Mina. Good, good, good. I know, I could feel that it was Victor. I was pretty sure. Some people say a little loud, but mostly good. I'll change it ever so slightly. Hi, Victor. Okay, mostly good. Mostly good. Mostly good. Okay. Who up bizarre and they bub? The first Bizarre Bub of 2026, y'all. I'm actually so excited. So we're watching Bizarre Bub 110 today. The first Bizarre Bub of the new year. I'm so excited. Get bizarred, bub. Okay. Are you guys ready?
On December 7th of 2025, a father named Steven uploads a video showing security footage of his bedroom. What concerns him about this video is the fact that his daughter often plays here alone, and something else. As of recent, he and his family have been keeping their distance from this room, and it has to do with a video recording that Steven took of their bedroom door. According to Steven, he was alone in his room when he saw the door moving on its own.
Could be a draft. Assuming it's not, but could be a draft. It did just like pulse open though, and it didn't like swing back. Oh! Okay, that's a little more convincing.
In stuttering movements, the door opens and halts by itself before suddenly closing shut. But just before it closes, the lights go out. Now what makes this really unsettling is that we don't just hear the lights going off, but eerily, we see it too.
Yeah, the switch itself is flipped.
It's the sudden flip of the switch followed by the closing door that makes Steven think this wasn't some random incident caused by a draft or anything like that, but rather by something else. If no one by the doorway had flipped the switch, then what did? Now after watching this video, one can see why Steven doesn't like being alone here. However, this wouldn't be the only footage to convince many that something weird is going on with this bedroom.
Oh boy.
In another video taken before this, Steven noticed something that he hadn't seen at first. One night, while Steven was playing with his daughter, he captures this.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm locking in.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's happening?
That one hurt.
Oh, I thought she was like telling him to look under the bed or something.
Okay, you want me to make buckets now?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? I missed it.
Yeah.
I missed it.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yay! Yeah!
Whoa.
Steven didn't notice it at first, but for a split second, one of the slats opens up before closing immediately. Only a single slat raises up momentarily, just enough to suggest that someone was peeking through. But that wouldn't
That's
be possible,
weird.
because according to Steven, this room is on the second floor.
There's no possible way somebody can just come up here and move the blinds.
It's because of this fact
And-
that makes what
Even if someone could come up there and open the blinds, they would have to be inside of the window. Like they would have to be on that side. You know what I mean? That wasn't like, oh, that's really, really, really weird. Like it's one thing for the door. It's another thing entirely to see the whole light switch flip. Don't worry. Oh, guys, don't worry. It's just Shy. Hi, Shy. How's Stardew? How's Stardew? I just like, yeah, one thing for the door, something else entirely when it comes to the light switch. But this, I don't know how you explain that away. It's not like anything got caught on it or anything like that. It's also like there's nothing there. It's also weirder that they're like really long blinds. You know what I mean? There's not like breaks in them. Normally, if you have multiple windows, you know, there'll be like multiple sets of blinds. But it's all just one continuous thing. So it's not getting caught on anything. I'm in Stardew playing the slots. Wait, did you get to the casino? I've never made it to the casino. I always quit playing before I eventually can actually get in there. Yeah, I'm not loving this one. This one's weird.
Somebody can just come up here and move the blinds.
It's because of this fact that makes what happens next that much more unsettling.
Oh
Take a
boy.
look.
Yeah. Yay! Yeah! You want the small one?
Yeah.
Here you go.
So something else is gonna happen?
Oh,
This is too
sorry.
small.
It's too small.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. No, almost.
And just nobody
I mean,
notices?
You hit SpongeBob though. Yay! Last one.
Maybe this one is
Now,
edited?
as if things couldn't get any creepier, Steven points out something that makes this whole occurrence even more terrifying.
I just want to bring up security footage, POV from when it happened. I'm just gonna zoom in and you just tell me what you see.
I mean, that's a lot less
There are
likely.
no fingers. There are no fingers in the middle of this. Nobody's moving the blinds.
It's already strange enough that the room is on the second floor. Not sure what exactly was at the window or what had switched off the lights in his most recent video, Steven can't help but think that something paranormal had taken place. Both he and his family continue to share stories of creepy experiences they've had in this room, but so far, no new footage of anything strange has been captured. Like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
I think, you know, I really was about to go with editing just because it's so blatant in the fact that it happens twice, but it being caught on security camera footage like that makes me feel a little less so, and it matches like what happened in this clip perfectly.
Oh,
This is too
sorry.
And-
It's too small.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
On the security camera footage, it really does look like there's someone standing there as well. But the girl doesn't notice, he doesn't notice. I mean, I guess why would you in that moment? But like, I'm assuming then that it didn't really make any noise or anything like that. I don't know. This one is weird. I really was going to lean towards editing because I don't think that this would be a matter of like a string or like some sort of practical effect, if that makes any sense, because the switch flipping on its own like that, the blinds moving, I think that would have to be edited in. The security camera footage does make it seem a little less likely that it's edited, but it is just so much that I'm not totally sure. I think that most of chat feels the same way that I do, though. They're a little on the fence. And I feel like that's where I'm at. Like, I don't love that ghosts mess with kids. I also don't love when people fabricate ghost stories involving kids, but I'm not totally getting the vibe that this one isn't real. And I don't know. I'm curious. For my own piece, it's AI. Well, I'm not like sitting here. I'm not saying I didn't realize editing could open blinds like that. I'm not saying it is edited. I'm just saying that it's so like intense. It's not like it slightly opens. It's like something does stay open. And I'm not saying it is edited. I'm just saying it feels a little weird. Like it feels a little, and I guess the way that I would assume that they would edit it, because again, I don't know everything. But if I were to assume that it was edited, it would be, and this really isn't that hard to do. You can clean out, you can basically take any person. You can do this in CapCut in 2 seconds. You can take any person, just press a simple remove background, and then you can put in whatever background you want. And especially like if it's very similar to the original source material, you may not be able to tell super well. But I do agree, yeah, it would probably end up creating some sort of noise in the footage, especially the security camera. So with this one, I don't know. I'm not really leaning one way or the other. AI is easy to spot if you look for the right stuff and it doesn't look like AI. I don't think it's AI either. But I don't know. I don't think it's strings. I think if it's not real, I think it's edited, but I'm not necessarily getting the feeling that it's edited. I think it might, if I were going to lean in any one direction, I probably would think more like paranormal in this situation, but it is a lot. And it does seem noticeable. And I'm surprised it didn't make any sort of noise at all. His attention was on the kid and not the blinds, and blinds don't always make noise. I guess so. I don't know. I mean, I would assume that this one was paranormal over anything else again. But yeah, Black Wolf Co. himself just said anything can be edited with time and effort. And that's so true. And like, you know, you always have to take everything online with a grain of salt. But the kid didn't react at all. Like at all. And she was facing that direction. I don't know. I know everybody has different opinions. I think that it could be paranormal, but now I'm starting to sort of change my opinion a little bit. I'm curious what you guys are going to think. I really, really, really am. It seems very divided in the comments right now. So,
like most videos, this one
I don't know.
remains a mystery.
It does remain a mystery, Bizarre Bub. It is a bizarre bub.
Now this next video comes from a restaurant that's based in Arizona, where apparently something strange was caught on camera inside its storage room. One night, as employees were serving up customers in the front, something downright creepy occurred in the back. It was only after Cameron, a staff member at the eatery, saw the footage and showed everyone else that less workers started coming to this area. The following is what they saw.
Guys, please do not traumatize Shy. Please do not whip out the Jello Man in front of Shy. Shy has been through war. Yeah, let's leave Jello Man in 2025. That's enough of Jello Man.
Started coming to this area. The following is what they saw.
I was doing the till this morning. Look at that. Whoa.
Oh, what?
Right there. No, wait. It gets better.
God.
It gets better. That's not it. It gets better. Look up here.
What is that?
Right there.
Oh!
Yeah.
What?
Are you serious, bro?
Yep. Remember the bar this morning, Susie? I showed you that demon rabbit
Susie!
from hell? No, wait. Look. Is that a face right there, guys?
Demon rabbit.
Oh my God!
Oh,
It just moved.
It literally.
Watch it. Put your eyes on it. See?
Ew.
See? I told you.
Dude, that's scary.
I
It's
know,
literally
right?
gone.
I think it's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, that's weird.
On the surface of this fridge, a face can be seen. And what's creepier is that it doesn't just stay in place, but also moves around. Almost as if knowing it's being watched, it turns its head towards the camera as if to say, "I see you." But that's not all, because just then, the face disappears. While the restaurant has already seen plenty of weird stuff around here before, it's this video in particular that has them the most spooked. And understandably so, especially when considering that a few months back, another strange incident was caught on camera. On this particular night, it was closing time at the restaurant when a staff member noticed the emergency exit at the back was left open. As he says, he was walking cautiously towards the exit door when he felt a sudden tap on his shoulder.
Ooh, like part of his uniform like lifted. I had a Morty hair in my mouth.
Seeing no one else around, it makes no sense for this to have appeared. To the worker, this had to be the thing, or perhaps the hand that touched his shoulder. The quality of the footage makes it hard to tell, but there's no denying that something appears close to his neck before it goes away. Whatever it was, he felt it. Now the employees who've seen this cannot figure out what this was. Cameron, who shared this video, thinks there's no other explanation except for the restaurant being haunted. There have been more than a few times where something unexplainable occurred here, but despite these two videos and all the others, it's the following footage he shares that I think is perhaps the freakiest.
There's
It
more?
was late at night when a staff member began to record the fridge inside the storage room.
Okay.
According to him, he thought he saw someone's reflection in the fridge as if somebody was standing just out of view. But what's odd is that no one was in the back. Take a look.
Ooh. Not loving this one.
Bro. Am I tripping? What is that? Nah, man.
I don't think I see it.
Nah, bro. What the
Oh, I kind of see it now. Okay. That one could be pareidolia, unless it moves like the last one, but I can totally see the face. It looks like, oh my god!
While looking at something that frankly might be due to pareidolia, this happens. A broken locker door swings open all the way. It flies open right when he gets close, despite appearing fully shut. Had he just taken a few more steps forward, things could have ended very badly for him. Luckily, that doesn't happen, but still, even with no injury sustained, the scare itself left an impact. It is weird that he thought he saw a face in the fridge, but again, it could have just been pareidolia. Yet seeing the video before where a face appears, which happens to be on the same fridge, makes you wonder if he actually saw something before. Perhaps, like the rest of the video seemed to show, it's not the whole restaurant that's haunted. Maybe it's just the kitchen area. But whether haunted or not, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly is going on at this restaurant?
I don't think that a ghost, well, I would hope that the ghost was not clocking back in for its shift at the old restaurant. So I think that this one is really interesting. In the original clip, if I can actually find it, this was a long segment. The way that the head turns a bit and then fades out, to me does look like a wee bit edited. I won't lie to you. But it almost looks like it turns and it morphs into a shadow, and then that shadow disappears. Now, the fact that the guy saw a face again in that room, does that maybe point to there's something in the kitchen that looks like a face when it's reflected in the fridge? Maybe, but also this one is at a totally different height. It's a totally different size. A lot of you were saying you couldn't quite see the face in that last clip. So I'm going to try to point it out for you because I didn't see it at first either. So what I see is a face right around here. So think like eyes, nose, and then mouth. And it looks like a face. But then again, I also look up here and I see another face. So I think that, and I think the fact that like, I think that one is pareidolia, to be fair. But then you have the locker door swinging open as soon as this person steps back. And like, if they had gotten closer, if they had investigated more, the locker door would have hit them right on the old face. Now, this one, to me, seems a little easier in terms of, like, if you wanted to fake something like this. A door swinging open like that could easily be fishing line. Granted, in this particular security camera footage, you have that fuse box swinging open there, and there's really nowhere anyone could be standing off to the side there. The locker one could have been something else, but I don't know with this one. The face is so clear in this clip, and it does look like there's a bit of noise around it to where I almost do think that that could be edited. That was my initial thought when I watched that one, but the rest of it is really weird. So I do think at the bare minimum, the face at the very end was not real. Where you said you saw the mouth is where I see the torso. See, like, I think that if that's the case, it probably is pareidolia, right? Probably. It looks like the meme of the kid in the sunglasses. This part is kind of convincing too, though. I mean, you know, they realize the door is open as they're walking to go investigate this worker. He thinks that something's like tapping him, but something on the shirt actually lifts. And I think that's a little harder to maybe fake in itself. But again, like we said earlier, anything can be edited. I also see sunglasses and a mustache. on this guy? Yeah, because see, now I see a face in a different spot. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Sushi Bake. Hi, cartoon artist. The real kitchen nightmare is so true. Someone get Gordon Ramsay to scare the ghosts away. I know the video is muted. I've been talking, so I assumed you wouldn't want to listen to it just playing while I also try to talk about the clip. Why did he randomly stop, though? I'm not sure. I probably
this happens. A broken locker door swings open.
Thought something was over there. But yeah, that's why the video is edited, because I was talking about it. I don't think it was his shirt, though. Do you think it was something else in that? It looked like a loop on his shirt lifted. Like here, I assume that was part of the uniform that lifted up, right? It looks like part of the uniform lifts up, but maybe it's a hand tapping him or something. Because that does just look like a t-shirt, so I don't know. Huh. I don't know. I think this one could just as easily be edited, I guess, but there is something weird about it, and I don't doubt that places like this are haunted. I mean, you have so many stories. Like, I used to work at an AT&T store, and we all had ghost stories about it there. Whether or not, like, the ghost stories are real or they can be explained away, that's one thing. But I do think it's common for workplaces to have experiences like this. This is just sort of weird for me. This is, like, really a lot. That's either fantastic ghost footage or really good editing. This one isn't doing it for me. Normie, are you joking? Are you teasing me, Normie?
Actually saw something before. Perhaps, like the rest of the video seemed restaurant.
It's his uniform or it's editing. The part of the shirt that lifts looks blurry and the smudge stuff. Yeah, and the face in the fridge also looks, you know, looks a little. Oh, I was sorry, Norby. I was literally just saying I had muted it while I was talking about the video because because people don't like when I talk over the video. I don't know with this one. I think it's interesting. I think it's really creepy. I think it's a good paranormal clip and all, but I do kind of get an edited vibe from this one, at least parts of it. It could be a mixture of both for sure. But now the sound is coming back on for the videos. Oh, okay, Normie. Sorry. I was so confused. I was like, is this that weird?
Joey Wilson is a father who lives in Sacramento, California, where he and his family have been happily living for the past few years. But not everything has been entirely pleasant at home. Things between him and a quote-unquote neighbor have gotten very strange. According to Joey, there's an old lady who keeps peeking at him through his bushes in the backyard. She often appears in this area, just staring at him from a distance. Now, he's already called police to remove this person from his property, as he believes it could have been an elderly person who was lost and confused. But when police came, they couldn't find anyone, let alone any traces of a person who was hiding. If no one was there, then how is it that Joey was able to record a face hiding in the bushes? Take a look.
Okay.
She's back in here trying to find a way into my...
People tagged me in this one.
Do you see her? Look at that face. Oh my god.
I don't see anything. Oh, there is somebody back there. There's something back there.
Scary is that?
Oh!
My god. Dude.
Oh my god.
What the She's crawling through all this bro.
The supposed old lady that Joey keeps seeing in his backyard is briefly seen on camera, but if you look closely, something about her seems a bit off. It's the way she appears that might be the reason why so many think this wasn't a stranger, but instead, something else. Whether it's the pale complexion or the unnatural movement of this figure, Joey has found it necessary to build a fence in front of the bushes where it keeps showing up. But even with the barrier set up, the visitations haven't stopped. Because recently, in a photo that Joey snapped, what looks like an arm can be seen resting on a branch where the old lady was spotted.
That's
now,
scary.
Apparently, some say that a face can also be seen here, but personally, I don't really see anything else. While it could just be a case of pareidolia, there's no way that the same can be said about this video. Clearly, something is moving, and as Joey and many others think, something about it just didn't feel right. Perhaps nightmare fuel would be the best way to describe what was captured.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this one, especially because he saw it multiple times, it looks really creepy, and I have to imagine that seeing that in the bushes outside would be terrifying. Like, that seems so spooky ooky, but I'm assuming that's a real person, in which case I don't know what the outcome ever was here. Let me see if I can find the account, and I'll pull him up and see if there were ever any other updates. That's a username. Okay. Hold on one sec. Okay. Let's see. We'll go to TikTok. Oh, it might make sound also. I'm not responsible for whatever the heck is about to play.
I'm not answering.
Oh, a tarot card reading. I'm always so like shocked by those. Because if I watch one, wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay.
Look, dude, she couldn't find.
So he has the original video.
Her way over there, so now she's over here. She's back in here trying to fucking find a way into my property. You see her? Look at that face. Oh my God.
She's trying
It's
to
right
find a
there,
way
staring.
back onto his property. So this was like a second video, right? No, he said the original one got taken down because it doesn't look like there's really like any others.
Look, dude, she couldn't find her way over there, so now she's over here. She's back in here trying to fucking find a way into my property. You see her? Look at that face. Oh my God.
Okay.
It's right there.
So that's the video we had just seen. Looks like this was the second one with the creepy image. There wasn't another picture, and then that was in November, and then they never posted anything else about it. So hopefully this is a situation of a real person who got help, because I do think that this is a real person in this particular circumstance. It looked really creepy, and that was, you know, the reason that I was like, oh God. But I do think that that one is probably a real person. Also, Blue Mind, it's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for 32 months. I hope it's better than 2025 too. Happy New Year. And then Kristen, I've gotten 3 scratches on my back at work. What's going on at your work, girl? Nikki Adventures also. Hi, love you too. Thanks for being here. And then Miss Kira, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. Yeah, I think, hold on, let me put you guys back. I think that this one is probably a real person. I mean, that's a really clear outline of a face. Like, I don't think that this is a case of like some creepy editing or anything like that. But it looks like somebody very intentionally like hiding in that place, trying not to be seen. But it is weird. But I guess I'm going to go with probably real over paranormal. It also seems like this is something that this guy has been dealing with for a little while. And like this has been a visitor for a bit. Oh my God, thinking about when I worked at Goodwill and someone sold a Ouija board. Or I sold someone a Ouija board, I'm sorry. Wow. You amaze me, Shy. Truly, so many lives you've led. Huh. Weird. Weird. Also, did you see this? There was something here about ears. I'm scared. What is this going to mean?
Recorded in March of 2023, footage of a house undergoing construction was shared online after something in it happened that terrified the person who caught this. That person is known as Deaf Paddler, and if you couldn't guess by his nickname, he was born deaf. Now, even though he's unable to hear, he's still able to work.
I thought it was going to be some crazy loud noise or something like that. That was the reason for the symbol, but that makes sense.
And by work, I mean work. One look at his social media and you'll find videos of him either building a kayak from scratch or working on a property undergoing major construction. But if you keep looking, you'll find a video that's entirely different from the rest. On March 10th of 2023, Def Paddler uploads a video describing a property he's currently remodeling. Although no words are said, you can tell that he's freaked out.
Says, hello, I came to the house. There was an unfamiliar sound. It was big. It went around back.
Now Def Paddler goes on to show the rest of the house, but it's while doing so that things get very strange. This is what he caught.
Is there somebody in there, or is this a ghost? It was big and it felt creepy and weird all around. I followed downstairs to the basement. He seems really scared. He's like shaking. What is it? Oh my God.
While recording in the basement, a chair suddenly moves forward, but it doesn't just move in any direction. Rather, it slides towards Def Paddler, who promptly rushes out in a panic frenzy. Like someone offering a seat, the chair becomes immediately available, but it's the way it vigorously advances towards him that paints a totally different picture. As it seems, his presence there was unwanted. From working on this house that was built in 1949 to seeing this, it's no mystery why Def Paddler is convinced that something supernatural had taken place here.
I do think that that one is paranormal for sure, honestly. Like, and I can't imagine how scary that is because you are there by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, and he just has no idea, is this a real person? Like, what is going on here? And then he follows it down to the basement and he gets the heck out of there. That chair moves and he is out. Like, out. And it had to be a big noise. And you can see it doesn't really look like anything's like askew before the chair moves either. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That's paranormal. I give that one paranormal. And granted, just like everything else, like I feel like when I get into moods where I'm kind of like debunking a lot, people are like, well, this could clearly also be faked. It could be, whoa. It could also be faked. It could be a string. It could be a string much more easily than other things. But this seems really, really, really genuine. And like, I don't know. I don't get that impression. Granted, I don't have much to go off of, but that one seems real to me. And it had to be a loud freaking noise. I wonder if he experiences stuff like that on the regular. Like, I wonder if you work in houses often, if you experience like paranormal stuff like that. Miss Kara, did I say thank you for the super chat? I can't like it because I don't know why, actually. I can't give you a heart, so I can't put it down for myself that I've read it. So thank you again. Oh my God. Hair. All right. On to the next.
Now, there are plenty of videos where pareidolia seems to explain the supposed paranormal thing we see from a distance, but every so often, that explanation doesn't quite hold up. On December 6th of 2025, a strange video was posted by a man who thought he was just seeing things. It was shared on his social account, which primarily consists of places that he's traveled and family videos. This clip, however, is neither of those. Molina says that he took this video way back when he was waiting inside a hospital. As he was waiting, he heard a loud noise come from outside. He thought it came from the car that was parked out front, so he takes a closer look and notices something in the passenger seat. But that's strange, because as it seems, this vehicle has been abandoned for quite some time. Watch closely.
Okay.
Estamos en este momento en el microhospital, escuchamos un golpe.
We are currently in the Metro Hospital.
Y nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando? Cuestión de que no hay nadie atrás nuestro. Y miramos dentro del auto y dijimos, oh, pues el auto... ¿Qué mierda es?
Yeah, that's somebody in the car.
Lo peor de todo es que no queremos salir. O sea, no, un miedo, la puta madre.
Ew.
Lo peor de todo es que se mueve adentro del auto
Oh,
y no hay
that's
nadie. O sea,
weird.
ahora vamos a ir a controlar el auto. Pero parece como si fuese un reflejo.
Oh my god, the head moves. Ew.
La puta madre.
Oh my god.
No.
There's somebody in that car. But he's gonna go out and he's not gonna, because it's gone now.
Salgo rápido para que vean que no es mentira.
Ew. Oh my god, I have chills.
Mamá, la piel de gallina, hermano. Piel de gallina. Cagazo.
Oh.
Nadie.
No one.
Nadie.
Dude. Ew. Now, the question is, does he see it again if he goes back to where he was, or is it just gone now? Yeah, check the trunk. Check the trunk. Oh, he's not checking the trunk. Okay. He's just looking outside. Am I gonna get jump scared? Oh. Okay, just by a dog. The dog feels something.
Un montón.
That's too much.
Es un montón. Mierda.
Okay. So he gets back inside. He goes behind that glass panel. I was curious if there would be anything in the car, but it doesn't look like it. No, it does. Okay. So is that pareidolia then?
Y encima nos mira, la puta que te
It's
parió.
looking at us. But it moves. That looks less like a face than it did before, though. Oh, no, I can see it. What? But the fact that it only comes up when he's back behind that glass, but it does the same thing. It kind of like leans over into the car.
No.
Ew, dude. This is like a horror movie. Oh. It's still going on, which makes me think more is gonna happen.
Desapareció.
Oh my god, jeez! Please!
Perhaps thinking that someone was messing with him, he takes a closer look at the vehicle, but as he checks all around, he finds no one. If anyone was pulling a prank on him, the backseat would have been a convenient space to hide in. Yet, as we see, the space is clear. So understandably, Molina walks away, now feeling more scared. He takes another look, and out of nowhere, the face shows up again, only this time more terrifying than before. Freaked out, Molina ends the recording and shares the video on his page. It's the only recent video on there, which for some reason doesn't have much info or any context. But with or without it, this video is still pretty creepy. As with all videos, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I don't think it could be pareidolia. I think if it was anything, it would be a reflection, but like it doesn't make sense that it's a reflection. I don't know. This one is so much though. And the fact that it only comes up when he's that far in particular, like this one freaks me out. I can't talk. The fact that it only comes up when he's back behind this door is weird. And I think normally, yeah, I would be like, this is probably pareidolia, but it moves a lot and it looks very much like a face. This one is really strange, but it's also a lot. Like a lot. And I would assume probably edited over anything else. But if this is, I also don't know. His reaction seems really earnest. He seems very freaked out. The fact that the dog was kind of like, what's going on here too? I always feel like you got to trust the dogs. The dogs know when things are creepy, you know what I mean? But it's also, like I said, it's a lot. And it's interesting to me that it only happens when he's behind a certain point of the door, like when he's a certain distance away from it. And then you have to ask, like, could it be a reflection of some kind? But I don't see how it could be because you literally see the route he's taking back, right? And like you see he walks by and there's nobody who would be in front of him casting this reflection. And yeah, in the beginning he said that the car was fully abandoned, but it takes until he's all the way back here again to see that face. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Pray tell, what do you guys think? What do you think of this one? I really am so curious because, like, I would say this is a very scary one, probably the scariest we've seen in this video, but it has to be edited, right? Like, it's so intense, but also why? This guy doesn't post paranormal stuff and he hasn't posted anything since. So what would be the reason? Just a one-off scary video on a...
No.
I don't know. People are capable of anything. You know that. Anyone can edit anything. But it does seem a little like, why? It's an owl, the reflection of the roof. You think that's an owl? I want to give that to you because that would, you know, like... I see what you're saying. The reflection is of the roof, but the head comes from below. It's not like standing on the roof or anything. I think that that's a good guess, but I think that that is a face. Right? Right? They could also have a coworker in the car doing this too. That's true, but then, you know, when he walks over, the car is empty. So the only place they could have jumped into would have been the trunk. We don't see what looks like anybody moving around in it until then. Looks like a person trying to hotwire the car. That's also true. Maybe. But then, like, he didn't see anybody. He doesn't clip the footage at all. Like, it's not like it's like an edited video or anything like that. Huh. I see a face. I don't know where the face is from, but I see a face.
Ends the recording and shares the video on his page. It's the only recent video on there, which for some reason doesn't have much info or any context. But with or without it, this video is still pretty creepy. As with all videos, let me know your thoughts on this one. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Come here, Scrunkles.
In the following video, a man...
Guys, Annie's getting a haircut tomorrow, finally. She's so behind. What? Do you want to come snuggle? No. She doesn't. She doesn't want to snuggle. Oh my god, I love John Wolf's videos.
Gmail.com.
Him and Hannah, they're my
that being
go-tos
said,
when I want to
let's
do
get back to
stuff.
the video. In the following video, a man named May Rosette moves into a new apartment, unaware that his first night staying there would be a terrifying experience. In July of 2023, Rosette makes a video after multiple nights of seeing and hearing things in his new place. It's become so frequent that he felt the need to document what was happening. Maybe, as he believes, people would offer advice on how to stop the strange activity if they saw it. So, he begins to record.
Okay, so this...
I'm so sorry, but... I'm so sorry to put you on the spot, Sunny Felix, but I just started watching South Park again, and so when you wrote, I'm back, you know, is it Kyle's cousin that was in one of the recent episodes? The little kid who, like... He has the glasses and stuff, and he works as like a financial advisor, and he goes, I'm back. That's how I heard that in my head. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I feel like so many of you guys' favorite YouTubers are some of mine, too, and I love watching people like John and like Hannah who do a little bit more debunking stuff and like are a little bit more critical with videos like this because it puts into perspective things. I definitely know that's a huge reason why I become more skeptical over time because, you know, even the videos that I'm like, I think that could be paranormal, I'll listen to them talk about, and sometimes they agree, and then sometimes I'm like, I'm still a little like, okay, I believe this could be paranormal, but they've taught me so much and their videos are so freaking good. But yeah, I watch the two of them when I'm like, I feel like I need to be a bit more critical about something.
If they saw it. So, he begins to record.
Okay, yeah, video.
Okay, so this is my apartment, guys. So I moved here in around July, and at least I think around, it was like last week I moved in, and half of his face, but it looked like white ghosting. I don't know what it is, but very weird. It was very weird. But then all of a sudden, it's just crazy. Oh snap! What the heck? What the heck?
It's weird. It could be a draft, but the fact that it happens right as he's talking about seeing this shadow person is odd. Did something move? Or was that me imagining?
Y'all see that? Man,
I think so.
That thing drove by itself, and there's no wind drag or nothing. Look at the fan. Look at that fan. The fan working. What the heck? Y'all saw that, right? This is what I'm talking about. It's doing it by itself. Nobody there.
I'm sorry, Anne. Oh my god. I threw Hades. We can't throw it anymore. Annie is sitting right there. I'm sorry. I literally just hit her sweet little rumpus with this tennis ball. This is so wet. This is like I could squeeze it and moisture would come out. Okay, I just have to, but I can't do that while I'm watching these videos, so he's gonna have to just chill.
This is what I'm talking about. It's doing it by itself.
He's funny. I like this guy.
The frick is wrong with this? And to me, sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, but the internet ain't on.
Okay.
And it usually come on, but goodness gracious, that was just weird. But this is what I'm talking about. And then 2 days ago,
did something just?
I decided, because I didn't get no videos from last week.
Wait a minute. Did you guys see that? Did something cross at the bottom of the... Oh, oops. My bad. Is that center again? My bad. Okay. It looked like something moved across the bottom of the screen there.
That was just weird. But this is what I'm talking about. And then 2 days ago... Yeah! Wait, is there like a dog? I didn't get no videos from
or something in there?
While talking about previous experiences, his door abruptly opens, and this happens while talking about a figure that he saw in the corner of his room. Whether a coincidence or not, he was still spooked, as there was no way that his door could have opened unless there was a draft caused by a ceiling fan, but as he shows us, it's off. While it could be the case that he actually caught something paranormal, it's still not strong enough to support his claims that his place is extremely haunted as he says it is. But one night, he captures this. After setting up a camera pointing at his hallway, Rosette records something overnight that completely shakes him up. Suffice to say, staying here was no longer an option for him. Take a look.
Yeah, you guys are saying it was his hand. I think that totally makes sense. I just wasn't sure. So he sets up a video camera to record overnight here. Okay. Am I going to see something scary? Am I going to get jump scared, Mr. Bub? Oh, I saw that. Something peeking.
Now, it's hard to see at first, but if you look closely, you can see something moving in the dark. It appears on the right side of the apartment, almost as a white speck. It's there, but then moments later, it's not. Here's a side-by-side comparison to see the difference. Looking at both images, it seems that someone or something had been inside Rosette's place. To him, this was the shadow figure that kept showing up at night, especially near his room. And now he's caught it on camera. But unfortunately, not many people have seen this video, which perhaps is the reason why he hasn't continued to post or share any updates on the situation. It's been 2 years now, and these 2 videos are the only footage on his account.
I kind of think this one might be... No, Bizarre Bub, not yet. I kind of think this one might be real. His reaction was so genuine. Like, so genuine. He seemed completely freaked out. Ew. Oh, that is so weird. I would say, you know, anything could push a door open, right? Like a draft, like anything like that. But it's the fact that he's talking about the shadow person around that time. I think you guys are right. And what I thought was like somebody crossing the screen once he sort of was like back in the room. I think you're right. And I think he was just talking with his other hand. I don't think it was that. But that is really, really, really weird. I kind of think this one is real. Now, you know, cameras, especially in the dark, they can overcompensate for something. It could have been that the camera was like, but here's the thing, if it's been filming for a while, I was going to say like it was like figuring out the white balance or something like that, but it does look like something peeking around the corner. Where did Markiplier come from? Why are we talking about Markiplier in the chat all of a sudden. Wait, how did Markiplier work his way into the conversation here? What? I'm so confused with this particular video. Did he have a shadow
something
person?
had been inside Rosette's place. To him, this was the shadow figure that kept showing up at night.
This one seems, I don't know. This one seems really earnest. His reaction to the like, oh snap, like he seemed pretty earnest. Can you come here? Thank you. I appreciate it. Markiplier is inevitable. That's true, honestly. You're not wrong. Okay, there you go, babe. Yeah, it was posted 2 years ago. Like, nothing else ever really came of it. I don't know. I'm curious if this person, like, lives in this apartment anymore. I'm curious if anything else ever happened. But I do feel like the timing is really suspicious. And whatever that was in the second clip, it could have been something peaking. So overall, I think that this was a weird one. Because I think that, like, this is a very good, very convincing video, but I also just think is like there are so many like holes in it in terms of, you know, the blinds really not make any noise. Neither of them noticed it had opened. Like, it does look like there's a person in the shadows here. All of that. So I don't know, that one and then this one as well, I think could really easily be edited and paranormal, you know, like a little of both. And I'm not really sure how I feel about either of them, to be honest with you. I sit really on the fence with both of them, kind of like a clean 50-50. Every time I look at this, I see a new face. Like now I see a face up here. Like there are just faces everywhere. I think that if you look for a face, you're going to see a face. Now that's different, I still think. Then this one was so different, right? Not that it's in that clip, but yeah.
On the surface of this fridge.
Yeah, like that's so different, you know? So I don't really know with either of those. This one I do think was a real person. I think obviously probably terrifying for this person and like didn't necessarily know what was going on. I don't know why they were trying to work with their neighbor over it. I don't know if it was a family member of the neighbor or something like that, but I do think that this was a real person that hopefully, because they never posted anything else, ended up, ended up okay out of this situation and stuff. Also, I do think this one was totally real. Completely real, to be honest with you. This one, I lean towards edited more than anything, although I still think is very weird and odd, like, to be this one-off video. I don't know. And then this one I also kind of think is real. So, yay! I do feel like it's kind of startling in some of these where I, like, leave thinking more are probably fake than I think are real. But I do think that that's pretty authentic. Like, I think that that's really the watching scary and paranormal videos on the internet experience, right? Is it's like more than not are going to be edited or fabricated or enhanced in some form or fashion, if that makes any sense. That's what I would assume with my own little noggin, you know? And I say this as someone who has experienced so much paranormal activity in my life and has caught next to none of it on camera. Almost none of it on camera. Moonbeam ice cream. Why would you do that to me? Now that's going to be stuck in my head. Kimberly, also, I'm fighting for my personal space with 3 animals in my bed. I just want my cheese stick. Well, have you ever thought about sharing your cheese stick? Have you ever considered that maybe they also want your cheese stick? This is a good makeup look. I won't pretend it's not a good makeup look. I am trying to figure out my signature kind of vibe for 2026. This is one of my favorite parts of the new year is like, what do I want to look like? What do I want to embody? What do I want to feel like? And I'm just leaning towards like, I kind of want, we'll see. Actually, I'll let it be a surprise. But I am thinking a little bit darker. You know, I've had a couple of years of like the clean girl look. You know, I had my natural hair growing out and my hair is so long, you guys. You have no idea. No idea. You have no idea how long it is. It is like down to here. Like you can't even see. Like down to here. Like past my tattoos. It's so crazy. It has grown so much in the past few months. And it's so thick and it's just so curly and I'm kind of getting sick of it. So I'm kind of thinking about throwing it out again. Throwing it out. What? Throwing it out. Cutting it off. Throwing it out. Like it's like a wig. Thanks, Shy. Your opinion is the only one that's ever mattered to me. So that means a lot. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. Victoria, come get your children. Tori was their original mom. They were beneath her home. At 2 weeks old, you were just little tiny babies. And now you're like full-blown cats. Yeah, throwing it out. I'm gonna throw out my hair, you guys. That was such a slip. But yeah, I do feel like I either want to cut it off or I want to dye it. And I'm kind of leaning towards cutting it off because I just love a wig, man. I love a wig. I love the freedom that a wig offers. And I love that my natural hair underneath is super, super healthy. I love that on the basic day to day, I can just wear my hair curly because when it's long, I really can't wear it curly. Like it doesn't have that same curl pattern. Cause it feels so mystical, magical. Were you okay with that? It didn't seem to bother him. Mystical, magical. Why would you do that to me? It's gonna be in my head. I need to show you the way of the wig. I feel like, honestly, in 2026, one of the videos that I really should do is a wig tutorial. But, like, I've never, like, taught anything about wigs because I don't feel like I'm actually very good at them at all. Like, my install is probably a little janky and, like, you know, but maybe I have something to teach you. At the bare minimum, I can show you how to make them look semi-good, but I'm never going to be the kind of girl like, y'all, if this wig is going on for a stream, you best believe it's not getting taped down anywhere except for where it has to. And I also guarantee you that on many red carpets, my wigs are not glued down on all sides. Like, if I just have to wear it for something like this, it's not getting glued all the way down. But yeah, anyway, these headphones are so dirty. I don't know. How do you get like staining off of them? It's just like makeup. It's just makeup and bronzer from wearing them all the time. And I've tried to like wash them and like use like alcohol wipes and they just look disgusting every time I take them off. Why do black cats hate being held yet love attention? I really could not tell you the answer to that, but it is a great question. Also, I think they slept in the background this whole time. It's Moo. Hi, Hades. Do you want to say hi to the people? You haven't said hi to anyone. Do you want to say hello? Hello! You are big, big, big boy. Big boy. Oh, you are dumb. You need your teeth cleaned. Mr. Hades has to get his teeth cleaned in the new year. My vet does a program where where I just pay them a monthly thing and I don't have to pay for my vet visits, which is really nice. Like I have to pay for like testing and stuff, but it's real. I'm a hover mom and I love being able to take them to the vet whenever I feel like something is even remotely wrong. It's so nice for my peace of mind. So I pay that, and then they had an option where you can do a dental as well, and I did it, and it's gonna be like half the price. Dentals are expensive for pets. It's crazy, and it's not covered by their insurance. Cause it feels so Hades. All right, but I do think that's it for me tonight, you guys. I gotta go get some stuff together because I have a flooded basement, so I guess we're dealing with that in the morning. But thank you guys for being here. I feel like it was kind of an abrupt end to the video, but I had so much fun hanging out with you. Quick stream tonight. Really quick stream tonight. And I definitely feel like in 2026, I'm going to try to get back to at least streaming once a week. I don't know if it's going to be Sundays anymore, I'll be honest. But I also don't necessarily know when makes sense. Like most days are so crazy, but I do feel like Oh yeah, my basement flooded. If you're just now hearing about this, yeah. It's bad. My AC unit's down there. It's been raining nonstop for like 2 weeks. Yeah. Just checked. Yeah. So I definitely want to be back to at least streaming once a week. Like, I don't have any grandiose ideas of like I'm going to be back and streaming like 3 times a week. I mean, would I love that? Absolutely, but realistically, probably not. So I hope next stream, what my plan is we'll probably watch Nuke's top 5's top videos of the year. Because we don't keep up with Nuke's videos the way that we keep up with Bizarre Bub. Like, I watch every single Bizarre Bub video and have on stream for like 2 years. Like a couple of weeks or a month or so after they're uploaded. But Nuke, I feel like we'll have some really interesting videos from him. And he posted 2 roundups. 2 roundups for the year is what he posted. That's what he did. So we will see what we think about that in the next stream. Hopefully, that is if I don't end up playing games or something like that, which is also, I'm going to try to do more horror games and stuff because I do feel like some nights I just want to play some video games, y'all. But I love you very much. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year to all of you. Really hope you had a nice night, had a good time with all of you. And yeah, I love you. I will see you very soon with a new video and another stream. But until then, please take care of yourself. And okay, goodbye. Love you so much. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful time wherever you are in this great big world.